So, in answering the series of questions for this class or this last set of course, I'll just read the questions here from my phone and answer each accordingly. The first being, what was something you learned about your industry that you did not know before the start of the class? Well, one thing I can say is I'm not sure that I learned very much about the creative writing industry from this course, being that it was mostly focused on people who would be more concerned with the film, TV, or media industry that way, whereas a creative writer like myself am personally going for, as an author and a poet, to write books and maybe even other types of graphic novels with friends that I have who are artists, and they would depict things that I would write. And so I'm not sure that there's very much that I learned from this course about creative writing, except that creative writers who are obviously needed to create films and TV shows like that. One thing I did not know that I always had an idea about is in television shows how you have to have the universe already written down in, say, a Bible is what they called it through here, but basically the idea of everything that would be going on in this television show or in whatever. And I always kind of had an idea that that's how movies would be written as well, but it seems that most movies are written to a script and not the same way that TV shows are written, which was very interesting. So that was one thing that I learned, was about the universe, the Bible of the entire story, which I like the idea of, and I could understand, and I would think that I wouldn't mind doing, and I would have an easy time doing something like that if I were to be involved in any of the film industries. But, as I said, I can't say that I am. The second here, saying, did this course help you confirm your decision to pursue your degree? Well, I have to say that it definitely helped me to choose to not pursue a career in the film industry, as everything that went on in this course, being focused in the visual arts and the film industries and TV things and things like that, I was just totally confused, highly confused. A number of assignments that I had that were supposed to have been turned in, I was able to do some of and didn't even turn them in because I knew that it wasn't going to be anything of a grade, because it wasn't going to make any sense to even my instructor. And the third question, which assignment was the most helpful or that you found the most useful? Well, I would have to say this assignment here, right now, expressing to you my opinion of what this course made me feel and what I took away from it. I like that. I like being able to tell people what I took away from something. Another thing here, it says, any reflections about your own personal trajectory in the visual arts industries? Well, again, no, because I'm not involved or interested in the visual arts industry. Yes, my idea for this to do creative writing was initially to get into like a video game industry, but that video game industry of what I want to do is literally writing basically the storyline for the video game itself. Other than that, I don't plan to really work for anyone or do anything like that. It's all going to be for myself. It's all a means to an end to just further educate myself. The last question here, what information would you want to share with a student just beginning the OVA course? Well, I can tell you from a creative writing aspect, if you are starting this course and you're a creative writer who is not interested in anything of the visual arts industries or the film industries or anything of the sort, like myself, this isn't really going to be a course for you. This is going to be a lot of mumbo jumbo that just doesn't really make the best of sense and isn't going to be a very fun course for you. It may be. It may change your entire perspective of what you want to do with your career. It may change your plan of degree. But personally, from my opinion and my aspect, I can't say that I enjoyed anything about this at all. And I'm glad the course is over. Sorry to my instructor, but I have to say it would be true. Other than that, I can't say there's anything else.